Malik Scott, Deontay Wilder's coach, goes on to say that he is big on an Anthony Joshua fight. He thinks that that would be a treat for boxing. He thinks that that's good for society. He also thinks that it will motivate the kids in the inner city to achieve something great. And he says if this fight doesn't get made, it would be such a tragedy. They said they're ready and they want to make the fight, and the ball is in Anthony Joshua's court. Thoughts on that, man? You know, the heavyweight division is a clown show at this point. I mean, it's probably been that way for a while. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Joshua probably one of the only things that brought something serious to the heavyweight division. Most of these guys is clowns. You know, I like what Malik Scott is saying. And I do believe that it was a tragedy that we didn't get to see that fight. I don't think it's a tragedy now if we don't see that fight. It's funny how now it becomes a tragedy when options become low and stuff like that. You know, because if it was that important to boxing, if it was going to be that special to society, and if it was going to do that much to motivate kids and stuff like that, then you would have took the fight when the fight was offered to you. And there's no need to go back and forth about this, that, and the third, 50 million, this, and that. Deontay Wilder has already put it out there. Yo, I could have fought Anthony Joshua. He offered me more money, but I wanted to keep my word to somebody who cheated me, who can't keep his word, who's flip-flopping, who's fake, who's always playing games. I want to keep my word to that guy. And then this guy who could give me or give us the fight that would change the world and be a treat to society and help the kids out, I'm going to say, nah, fuck him. So he offers me more money, and this is so great for boxing, but I still don't take the fight. And like I said, Wilder has already put it out there. He could have done it. Where was all that talk, and where was all that feelings and society and motivated and tragedy if the fight don't happen? Back when Anthony Joshua could have picked, back when Deontay Wilder could have picked Anthony Joshua to be that guy, to be his opponent, to give the world that treat, to give boxing this renewed sense of ambition or whatever, whatnot. You know, where was that then? It wasn't there. You catch guys talking like this now because they realize not taking the fight was stupid. They realized not taking that 120 million was ill-advised because it wasn't coming again. Okay? And you can't milk it out of Tyson Fury no more, so of course you say this stuff now. But if this was really what it was, then you guys would have made the fight. And I understand Wilder was listening to Al Heyman and all that stuff. I mean, we get that now. But at the end of the day, they should have been thinking for themselves. Because at the end of the day, Heyman is thinking for himself. And he only left you, Luis Ortiz, Jamal Charlo, Errol Spence. He locked y'all out of y'all biggest paydays. And y'all want to forget about them checks to be loyal to Al? Go ahead. You see where that has got you. Look at Adrian Broner. And this is the thing. This fight will never be what it should have been. That's why somebody like me is not interested. You want to fight Anthony Joshua now that he has all these issues and trying to rebuild himself and stuff like, no, the fight would have been interesting before all this stuff, before the Andy Ruiz, the fight that Malik Scott is talking about. That fight is what he's talking about in the beginning, before Anthony Joshua took the losses, when the stakes were still real high, when it was both real fresh, when it was very interesting, when this was the fight to make ultimately for boxing and the heavyweight division. Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder was the fucking fight that was going to put boxing back at the fucking top. Y'all said, nah, we don't need him. Skip the belts. I'm going with Fury. That's what it is. So don't be talking about this fight now, because I'm not interested and I don't care, because it's not what it could have been. And let me end it with this. I bring this up to show a direct correlation between this and Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. It has slowly become the same situation. It is now reaching the point where this fight will never be, or that fight will never be what it's supposed to be, because you guys are taking too much time to make the damn fight. This is two big fights that I could hang on the hat of PBC fucking up for us. Two of the biggest fights in boxing. PBC. Why y'all want to be loyal to and I'm talking about as fans, to a promotional company, and y'all think y'all in a gang or something? Like I said, boxing is dumb, but at this point, man, I don't give a shit about that fight. That train has gone and left. It's time to move on and do something different. Don't try to give us what we want now that you figure out that it ain't no gold at the end of the rainbow. Now you want to double back and say, wait, I'll take that check. No, because when it was for the fans, when it was for boxing, you wasn't interested. You went the Tyson Fury route, the clown route. Okay? So therefore, you're going to have to stay and sleep in that bed and deal with your actions. Because at this point, don't nobody care about no fucking fight like that. And we know, because you can't get a check doing nothing else. It all still goes back to Anthony Joshua at the end of the day, like I said. It is what it is. That's my thoughts on this. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.